Hello, hello, hello. Sorry I'm late, everybody. How y'all doing? Hopefully well. It is absolutely beautiful here in Silver City, New Mexico. 75 degrees Fahrenheit and sunny, as you can see. Welcome to the show, everybody. Let's get this started, shall we? Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art. In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, made here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at shanedaltongallery.com or click the banner below and take home some unique art today. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the show. How y'all doing, everybody? Sorry I'm late. I was in the middle of a sale, and that precedes everything. So, welcome. What are we doing today? What are we doing today? I suppose I'd like to work on this painting a little bit more. Really just means I want to do not much of anything and just paint some lines, yeah? There are many lines to be painted, many hours to be spent painting them, and this is just one of them. Okay, so far so good. I like the paint dispenser. I am going to have to mix up my own paints and refill these containers, but I was really looking for something like this where no mess was being created like last week where I was just making a mess. Heck, just opening these were pretty messy. Appreciate y'all. It's Saturday. Sábado Domingo. You know what I'm saying? So we're going with a little yellow ochre, a little white.
Birthday cake, feliz cumpleaños.
Hola, feliz cumpleaños. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. How y'all doing? Now, where's my paintbrush? I was just showing off my paintbrush to everybody. Stop the presses. Stop the presses. Okay, I gotta find my paintbrush. Just had it. Haha, it was behind my ear this whole time. Man, I don't know if that. I hope that sale went through. I'm not sure it did. It must have, though, right? It worries me a little bit that the lady who was just in here was like, "So what is that of?" And then I told her it was of the Gila.
Said, we video chat called yeah too bad your audience will have to miss out on your folks singing, musical notes rolling on the floor laughing.
I did not see it. I'm sorry. I don't carry my phone around with me at all. My phone just hangs out here at work. And I know. It's just the other room. I'm sorry, I missed it. I must have been walking and went out to Diane's today. And then they took Diane's bakery, took a pickle, and then wrapped it in a plastic bag. I was like, okay. And then took my cookie and wrapped it up in plastic. I was like, huh.
Boomer Lee.
None of that made any
Said,
sense.
En I nosotros también el teléfono.
Say what? Yeah, I certainly can't carry that phone around with me. It's cancer. It's all it is. Sometimes it's used as a phone. So how far north can I go here? Right to there. Okay, no higher than that. Gotti. Trying to just have a highlighted area here in the front. We're controlling the color we see. Whoops. It's probably okay. So what I'm doing here is creating a bar of color in a certain spot, like it's being shined upon. Then we'll come over here and we'll do a smaller bar of color up and down, like it's being shined upon. We'll come over here and do it again and over here. And as long as I keep repeating these processes, I believe everything will be, it'll feel the way it needs to feel. When you look at it, you'll be like, oh, there's gloss, there's glare, there's shiny rocks, there's areas that are not in sun, you know? Voila. I know I can't go too much higher than this. So, we'll slide it over a little bit. And we'll do this. Just as I said. Now this is gonna pop. So it's gonna look weird at first. I also want to do it a little bit lighter in the backdrop. Glare. Okay. Heavy concentration. That's good. Wanted to work it out. Hey guys.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
Good, good.
Wonderful. Welcome to my studio.
That's your studio?
Yes.
So it's your art?
Yes, yes, all of it.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for coming in.
Have a look-see here.
Yeah.
Wow, you do all kinds of
Well,
stuff.
now the glass is there's a New York Times article about my store in Tucson,
Uh-huh.
and
Oh, you're not from Tucson?
yes.
So did we.
Okay, welcome. You got out of the heat finally.
Uh-huh.
I heard about it.
Wonderful.
It's getting wild.
Well,
So hot.
well, but you know, we've lived there now for 10 years, almost 11, and it's been hot every year, and every year in September, October, November, October, we think, is this ever going to stop?
And then
you know when it stops? At Halloween.
Halloween. Thank you.
And it goes plunge, and then
right.
you get your down jackets.
It's the same in '92.
Yeah.
By the way, I moved there in '92. It was always
Yeah.
Halloween night. It
Yeah.
got cold.
And every year we think,
Yep.
this is getting worse, it's global warming.
No.
No, it's always Halloween.
I love it.
Yeah.
You're paying attention. Good for you. You keep marking that on your calendar, would you?
Well, we are always shocked because
Yes, me
the
too.
day after Halloween, it's freezing.
Yes.
You turn the heat on, you get your down
Yes.
jacket out,
Yes.
morning walk,
Yes.
long johns.
But now you're here, enjoying the weather.
Beautiful
It's
here.
beautiful.
How long have you been here?
5 years.
You love it?
My favorite.
Really?
Absolutely.
Tell us, what do you love about living here?
Water, the people.
The water is delicious.
Let alone the creek. I get to walk to a creek right there.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't even seen it.
basically the bridge you come in over town, there's a creek right below that.
Okay.
Because if you go to
You
the
mean there's
museum,
real water instead of the Rieto?
yeah, it's
Okay.
real water. And
Not just the riverbed.
what's so cool? That's what I mean. That's
Yeah.
what, and you're familiar with this.
Yeah.
Just to see something, and I can walk over it every day and look down. It took the whole street away. There used to be a street there. So if you go to the museum, there's a whole history about this.
Oh.
There used to be a road.
Chris, did you hear?
Yeah.
It's the same thing that we saw in the Netherlands on
Oh, okay,
Facebook.
okay. Where they just came in and said, "I
Yeah.
want this."
Well, no, what they did is they...
The river
Never
came in.
mind.
The river comes in and says, "I'm taking this."
Well, did the river come afterwards, or did they build the street over the river
Nope.
to begin with?
The street they put in, they thought it was fine, and then one day, the river says, "Nope, we want pathway here." And
Interesting.
out goes the hotels, out goes the businesses. The main street
Really?
used to be one block
It's
over.
in the museum?
Yeah, you can learn about it in the museum. On the wall, there's a photograph. Yes, please.
Fascinating.
It's beautiful.
Cool.
Yes.
We'll do that.
It's a beautiful little town. So the water, the people. I love to wave at my neighbors like
You know
we're on
everybody.
boats.
You know everybody.
I like that
Yeah.
because the responsibility.
It's small.
Yes,
I know.
we
You're
all-
accountable to each other.
Yes, and that's important,
Yeah.
especially today.
Neighborhood.
Come on,
Yeah.
we have to get
We
together.
all have to help each other.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Wow.
So I'm blessed to be here.
I'm glad
Truly.
you like it.
Thank you. Me
Yeah,
too.
It's our first day here. So.
Well, welcome.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy the weekend.
We are staying in a beautiful place, so.
Wonderful.
Bear Mountain Lodge.
Beautiful. Oh, up there. Yeah, I've done that. In
Oh.
'96, I stayed there for
It
a
is
night.
gorgeous.
It is. It's
Oh,
beautiful.
man. So, yeah, and now we're exploring the town.
Literally right up there, that's where I took a picture of that. That painting. No, that painting right there.
That?
Yeah, that painting is up close to Bear Mountain Lodge.
Wow.
Just a little further
Wow.
on that windy road.
That's awesome. It looks like an etching on metal.
And it does, huh?
Yeah.
Me and this little tiny paintbrush.
You're a very patient man.
Took 3 years. I have a little YouTube show I show up and do this on.
It looks like it's a piece of steel that you etched.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Wow.
Thank you both.
Very cool.
And the museum's right up on the corner.
Where?
Just that way.
I think you
Just
make
go
it that
left.
way. Great,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes, yes.
I can look at that.
How cool is that? I love silver. So now this has color, the same color we need. Ah. People walking by. That's cool. They didn't even know about the street that was taken out by the river. A lot of people are reacting to the photo of the cookie and the pickle. Yeah. Piss off hosers. I put up the picture of a cookie and a pickle wrapped in plastic. And I said, my experience with this pickle and cookie were short lived. However, the experience the earth is going to have with the pieces of plastic it's wrapped in is going to outlive us all. And then I hashtag rused. And then I said something to the effect of, and here we're caring about Mother Earth. I'm so sick of it. Everything's wrapped in plastic. I'm just done. I'm done with that. I'm done with the actual things that are happening around me. This poor girl comes in earlier and she was, genuinely worried about the presidential election. And we have to not create cancer through propaganda. So, got to breathe it out. And the things that affect us are in front of us directly. Like my pickle wrapped in plastic and a cookie wrapped in plastic. I didn't call out Diane's. I did on my YouTube channel here, but not on Facebook. That's my own little birthday treat to myself today. I just wanted to rouse up the internet, rile them up. I was alive for the campaign of paper or plastic. We gotta save the trees, man. Take as much plastic, please. I was alive for that. We all remember. Do you remember? Nice. Now this color fits really nicely in there. We're only going to hit up a couple highlight spots because really the only light that's hitting this is just a hint and a suggestion. Do you remember? We ever met? But I know the reasons why. Come on in. Please come on in. immediately I know when a line doesn't work. It's amazing. You ever met? Okay. It's pretty funny. The last people came in because I was playing piano or the keyboard. They're like, oh. They came in, they're like, oh, we thought we heard keyboard playing, and I started playing, and they're like, oh. So that's cool. More cowbell. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's good. It's good. I never said where I went. That's so funny. They picked out that it was Diane's. Beautiful. A little friction in one's life is necessary. I told them all. I said, sorry about the commotion. I was trying poetry. Leave them with that for a minute. Beautiful. I'm going to darken up the color a little bit. The same color exists within shadow. Just within shadow. So pulling that off. Come on inside, don't just stand out there, won't you? Come on inside, won't you? Beautiful. Get in here, you babaloo. This transition's a little rough over here. Keeps showing itself to me. So let's fix it. Hello, hello. Hi. How y'all doing? Welcome to my studio. the artwork is my own.
Okay.
Yeah. Just cleaning that up. The photographs my father took. Yeah, he's the photographer, and I've been selling those for years. Just yes. So prints like those, yeah, they're all over there. And that one, yeah. Let's see. Let's find out together.
Yeah.
I should already know.
What
It's
is
probably
it
40
called?
bucks. That's like a 7x20, I believe, or 8x20 Blue Desert. That's exactly.
Oh, that's a good 56.
So yeah,
Okay.
56. Yeah.
And then how about like the smaller?
15 bucks, 16 bucks.
Oh.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have a Blue Desert. Pretty sure. Yeah, because it's all by the inch. So
Okay.
I buy it by the inch and I have to sell it by the inch. So
Okay.
that's how they work out. That's why.
And they're prints of your original paintings,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. And that is actually the very first painting I ever sold.
Oh.
And the guy who bought it really changed my life forever, because this is something that hasn't been done before. This kind of art.
Oh, okay.
And so when I do it, and I get that confidence that people are like, oh, this is new. I haven't seen it. So if you are interested in the small one,
And I like this one too.
the Green Desert,
You don't have that one.
8x20 Blue Desert, 8x20 Green Desert. Well, you're in luck, because those
Good
two
choice,
exist.
right?
Those two do exist. And I can give them to you idea that somebody recognizes my work in my lifetime. A body of work over time, I kind of get it. That's why a lot of artists become famous after they passed, because there's not much to it until that moment. But we're doing that on a card?
Or cash. How much did it come to?
Oh, we can do $15.
Okay, then I can give you cash if you want.
Awesome.
Make it easy.
Awesome.
Pie? Yeah. 2 tens? Do you have a pie? Okay. Okay, Bill's got a pie.
Okay.
Okay,
Good.
then.
Because I'm sorry.
Oh no, don't be.
My apologies. And thank you so much for supporting like
sure.
this wild stuff. And if I do make a name for it, it'll be called linealism.
Okay.
Because it's me and this very small paintbrush. This one paintbrush has painted every painting in here, including that one. So just so you know. And it's a very famous paintbrush because we are live right now on the internet. So I have one camera pointing at me and one camera pointing at my art. And I sit here and I talk to people and I paint.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I try to bring that Bob Ross or whatever.
I love that.
Yeah, he is the only person I've ever painted. But I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, good luck.
Thank you so much. And ShaneDaltonGallery.com is my website. You can see all my prints and everything if you wish. Again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. I had to sell the display. Now I got to go put the display back. Interesting. So that's the type of person who just buys something to buy something, which I'm not gonna, shit on. That's my livelihood. But there are different types of people who buy my prints. People who are really just the earlier people, the people here earlier, they were just blown away by the art. They're like, wow, this one's great, which one do you want? And they couldn't decide which print because the art is so unique. And then there's the two ladies who come in and they're just like, I like this, how much is this? And I knew what was going on. They don't want to be talked to. They just want to do their own thing, which I turned around and I started painting when they came in because I just felt it, you just know that type of human. And so then she brought up a painting and it was like, how much for one like this? And then we went through it all and it was a $50 print. But she bought a small one, which is cool. But now she has to go to Michael's and buy a frame for that and then get it matted and all the things. It just encourages more expenditures, which is probably the addiction involved, is just spending. Again, I don't mind. She just gave me $15. Paid for my sandwich today. Oh, I got a cherry pie too, a little tiny cherry pie, homemade cherry pie. What? So that's exciting. I never really had that kind of store, even with my smoke shop. It was such a unique smoke shop. yeah.
Overly. Said. Scorpio feel NRG yesa.
Worked out. Sold the painting. Sold 2 prints today. That's cool. I think all of last month I sold 2 prints. So, we got to get me in touch with the art director at the most famous museum on planet Earth. And then the art director at the second most famous museum on planet Earth. And then the art director at Christie's. And then the art director at wherever.
Boomerly. Said. Very good being flies on the wall.
Yeah. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it's necessary. That's better. Oh. We painting.
Boomerly.
Painting.
Said. Really, we just really like seeing your face.
Hello. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yeah. I'm tall, and this chair, I can't touch the ground when it's all extended up. I feel like a little kid. Just got my legs swinging. I want a lollipop. Boom, boom. Doom, 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 doom. Let's go. Skoosh. Skoosh. Skadoosh. What are we all getting into today anyway? Today's Saturday. Hopefully the sun is shining where you are. I hope the flies of 1,000 camels infest your enemies. You know, all the good things. That's right. The flies of 1,000 camels this summer. What will happen next? Flies of 1,000 camels. That's going to be the name of my book. It's my book, and I don't know what it's about, but it's got written word in it, and the title is The Flies of 1,000 Camels. So we got to start, you know. Now we just need substance. What could be Flies of 1,000 Camels be about? I can speak English. What could Flies of 1,000 Camels be about? There it is. I was scared. It's a tabletop book.
Sid. Hello.
What up, Otter? Welcome. How you doing? That's my best Joey impersonation. How are you doing? Welcome to the show. And may the flies of 1,000 camels infest your enemies. Today's topic. I mean, what does even 1,000 camels look and or smell like? Holy mackerel. Whoever was the first guy to throw that one out was hardcore.
Wait, is it your birthday?
It is my birthday. It is my birthday. Yeah. That is correct. I'm old. It's your birthday.
Otter. Sid. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Art Suit.
Thank you so much, Otter. Appreciate you. Hope your Saturday is going splendiferously. Splendiferously. So that's wild, man. And what we've been doing here today is just bringing in some more of the yellow oxide color, giving the highlights, just putting the hours in. This painting is going to take a while. Like a good pig roast. It's gonna take a while.
Otter said, "What did you ask the birthday fairy for today?"
What did I ask the birthday fairy for? World peas. For forgiveness, what did I ask for today? I don't ask for much. Can't even imagine. Last thing I asked for was
Otter said, "Forgiveness, $1 million, and the Dallas Cowboys cheer squad."
I don't want to be poked fun of. I like your 1978 answer, though. It's pretty dope. Ah. Hope you're having a good weekend. I'm trying to paint. So I gotta put it on this angle over here, and then I think we need to add a little bit of more of the yellow in.
Otter said, forgiveness, grilled hot dogs, and equally grilled MJ.
Nice. I like the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders thing, but they got to be willing. They're just gonna laugh. They're just gonna point and laugh. I like the 70s version is good. Man. Let's add some color, shall we? Oh, this is gonna be crap. I'm gonna make a mess again. Yo, I don't want to make a mess. How do I get this cap off without making a mess? Anybody? I'm going to pull up each individual tab separate now, just nice and easy. One's up. I'm going to see if there's a way to get this cap off without pouring yellow paint everywhere. 2 is up.
Otter said, I was a cheerleader for 3 years, was rough. I didn't learn a fucking thing about football either.
Yeah. Oh, I did it. I got 1 drop of paint on my fingernail. Not bad. Not bad. I was covered in paint last time I opened these up. Thursday, was it? What a mess. Amazing. Perfect. I can put out literally a pea size worth of paint. That is a blessing. So I'm just going to mix it in there. This color is going to be way too off. So let's go over here to where it might work. The yellow kind of just made it green, so we're going to have to bring some more yellow ochre in. Now, this should be a little bit brighter. It's kind of too off-putting, but we have to see and let it dry. I can always paint over it. Let me just throw in a few lines here. Give me an idea of what it's supposed to be like. All right, yep. As it dries, I'm starting to see the mustard fade in and fade out and all the correct colors needing to be there. It's weird when paint dries. It has a deepness to it. That's kind of good. Let's just go along this band right here and throw a couple versions of itself in there.
Said, I did get offered to go shoot a 375 Chi-Tac rifle at up to 2 miles, but the plane tickets are super pricey.
Well, you got to go somewhere to do that?
Otter. Said, Utah.
Nice. Offered to go shoot. Who gets offered to go shoot? Oh, Joe Rogan probably gets offered to go shoot. Maybe some ex-CIA dudes and ladies get offered to go shoot. Oh yeah, and cheerleaders who shoot rifles, they get offered to go shoot. You lucky duck. Ah. Ain't no one offering me to go shoot. But you didn't do it? Too far? You got to have some room out where you're at.
Said, Otter gets offered.
Otter gets offers. Yep. Oh, good. There's a mess going on here.
Otter. Said, no I didn't. $800 plane tickets per person.
Bro. Yeah, that offer should have included plane tickets.
Otter. Said, also 375 Chi-Tac is $15 to $20 a bullet.
Right, dude? I was gonna then I was about ready to go into the maths behind each of those bullets, and you're saying $15 to $20 a bullet. So basically, was it Dave Chappelle who said that? Which comedian was like, I know how to cure gun violence. Just make the bullets $500 each. And then you really got to hate someone to kill them, you know what I mean? And that's it. So like that's a easily a $2,500 weekend with food just to go get America with it. It's crazy. And that's why you need to film those experiences, because people will watch and then you make your money back. I watch gamblers who spend $6,000 on they're doing gambling, but their videos are making them 6 to 10,000. So it's like it's free. That's if if people watch.
Otter said, some Canadian killed a terrorist in Iraq with a Chi-Tac 2.1 miles away. He hated that guy.
When you said that, it sounded familiar. I do watch Joe Rogan. Maybe it was talked about on that show or something. Wow, look at the paint on here. It's just caked. It's like rolling up a pair of socks. We doing art? We're doing art, right? I'm an artist, and I do art. My son was autistic. I just watched something the other day. It's fun.
Otter said, now Otter is gonna kill a rock from 2 miles away. I am just as cool. Won't even be aimed for the rock's smiling face with the sunglasses.
You won't even be aiming for the rock. That rock's gonna die. Good for you. I don't care which of those rocks you kill. Let's get one of them, all right? I won't even be aiming for that rock. Do, do, do. That sounds wonderful. That's my bird call. So the one guy earlier today loved the Mexico painting that we were doing Thursday. We'll be doing it again Thursday. Maybe I'll just do that Thursday painting, and then this will be a Saturday paint. I don't know. Whatever inspires me, yes? But he was definitely enjoying that one. So doing this kind of, I don't like to call it trite because it's not, that doesn't fit, but it's a well-known area of the, New Mexico. This is what I'm painting. And it inspired me to, since I'm doing something with straight lines or just something that already exists, to then do some things that are architectural in nature, buildings and such. So that's what I'll be working on. Is the same one we were working on Thursday. I'm going to start that, and if I'm finding some kind of joy in it, to where I think I can paint enough squiggly lines to make a straight line, whatever that means. And yeah, make it work. Because I think that's going to be the hardest part, is to make it work. What do squiggly lines by the thousands, how do you even get to architecture through that, I could do that with your rods and cones via bushes and trees and rocks. But to take something as structural as with right angles and so on and so forth, real geometry that, Pythagorean geometry, it's going to be an interesting take with this art. I'm happy to attempt it. And so far, it seems to be kind of working out with the Mexico house.
Otter said, same energy as turn left to go right, grinning, squinting face.
Okay, I like it. I like it. You just got to do it 3 times, right? Did you see the Mexico painting that I'm working on, Otter? I'll go get it. I ain't scared. Oh.
Otter said, I did. Very nice stuff.
Thank you. Cool. Isn't nice? This painting is just going to take so much time. I'm into it. I don't know if I don't know if I'm into it today. Sold 2 prints. I'm stoked about that. That's just a great thing. And I really just don't want to do anything. You ever have those days? Whoa.
said. Play GAGFEFG.
Oh wait, I know what that is. London Bridge. London. London.
Otter said. It's London Bridge.
Yeah, I'm trying to write, an opening song. I've never written a song. I have 3 albums out as Defunct Monk. Feel free to look them up. I don't know. You'll find a couple songs out there as Defunct Monk. DEFUNCTMONK. I made 3 albums. One was called Your Mom's Not Here. That one made my mom cry. Another one's called Gruntled Postman, because disgruntled postmen were shooting up the Americas in the 90s and early aughts. What was the other one? Neanderthal. And I made up that word for all the slow people walking across the street, and I'm just trying to wait for those Neanderthals. You might be of the school of Neanderthal. Either way is fine. But it wasn't really music. It was more cinematic stuff, and some people used my music for like their horror movies and stuff. So I have a little bit of experience with music.
People. Paper.
People paper. Faux show. So I got to write a song for my opening sequence of my art show. And I learned those 3 notes. And I just diddle around on it. I got the VR headset. I was thinking about learning piano through that, just to make it fun and do a little, like a thing on it. I don't really use the VR. I haven't found much exciting enough to be on there with. But I think it could help with piano. It seems useful. I don't know. It's $10 and shit. I don't know. I ain't giving it to him yet. But yeah, I gotta write a song for my opener, and I think I can make those 3 notes sad too. So I was thinking about it earlier today before I started my stream. I was like, okay, so I warm up kind of like every day with those notes and kind of just play with the keyboard just to keep the muscles loose or whatever. And I was thinking today, I was like, okay, I'm just about ready to record myself, but what is a ditty? Not a ditty. What is that when you write a little song, a little ditty, a little piece? You know, like think of any TV show and what's their song? Someone wrote that. Or they got it off of something, like Sopranos or what have you. But that's different. I'm not writing a song. I need like a few key notes and like a little bit of exposition of like what it is maybe. Like say, hey, you know, welcome to the Shane Show, you know, whatever. Kick away my seat, you know, just feel it. Juggle some cats. I don't know. That's so funny. Right when I said little ditty, I caught myself, and then I was remembered, and I was like, "Hey, that's a real thing." It's a little ditty, a ditty, little song, but it hasn't been called that since the 20s. I mean, this painting just needs more lines. I'm hesitant to paint more lines because I just don't feel like painting lines today. Maybe one of these days we'll work on the windows. Like we'll do the stained glass on a live stream because I could just do that right here. And I can cut stained glass and show you guys how that's done. And yeah, heck, maybe we'll do that this next week. I don't know. I want to get those windows kind of finished before it starts to be winter around here.
Otter said, did P. Diddy did it? Or didn't he?
Well, once you get a federal indictment, I'm guessing P. Diddy did it. He done did it. The feds aren't one to lose their cases. They have a rock solid. Once they got you arraigned, it's over.
Otter said, try CEGEGFDFEC.
CEDEGFEC. What you talking about? You try it. You play keyboard, Otter? Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool.
Said, once upon an otter eyes.
That's cool. There was a lady on the internet, and she's like, just do this, you know, and I was doing that for a while, which was you just put your hands in your lap and then just and then you call out the keys, E, and then it's F, and then you just get, you know, muscle memory and subconscious activity, you're knowing where the keys are. So at first I had to look and do it, but then I was like, oh, that's cool. I got to look away from the keyboard for a moment and then do it the third time I went through it. It was kind of cool because that was a lot of notes, man. That's a lot of notes, man. That's too many notes, man. No, it's awesome. I mean, that's how I learned guitar, was playing. I was taught to King of the Hill opener, and then that was it. And then I just from there I got to experiment with the guitar. Boom, 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 boom. I'll play with my feet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. People outside can hear that.
Otter.
I gotta be quiet.
Might sound better on the right hand though, hee hee.
Mm-hmm. I like those, and I like it in like dark. Boom, 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 boom. It sounded like epic and shit. What are we, birds?
Otter. Said. Left hand could be like CGAFBGC.
Sounds like you play keyboard. Sounds to me like you know what you're talking about. My mind is like a drumming or piano, which is a lot similar to seems like a lot similar to drumming. That your left hand is completely on its own out here, just doing its own thing, and your right hand's doing something else. And then, say I get used to that, but then you got to cross over and do stuff. It's over.
Said. Once upon an otter.
That's awesome. I'll practice it, and I'll come back and I'll play it. Sound like a plan? It's all there on the old live stream. Anyway, hoy es sábado. Tonight, over on Space Galleria, Bearded and I will be mobbing around, punching zombies. We have both perished many times. It's not easy, but it's fun. So, if you like that kind of content, come on over to Space Galleria and say hello. But I don't know about you guys.
Said. Also 120 BPM. If you do metronome, I don't know grinning squinting face.
I have a metronome. And then there's a built-in one on the keyboard on the old Yamaha. Okay, thank you. I will. This is going to be what I'm going to do this week, Otter.
With the light sustain pedal.
Okay, so I got to buy a pedal. Travis told me about a pedal I can get for this Yamaha. And as a matter of fact, ow! Yeah. Ah! That's cool. Thanks. You're giving me something to do this week.
Otter. Said. If no pedal at school.
You know, I'm going to get a pedal anyway. But until then, I'll just carry the emotion myself. I'll get wicked with that. But you've given me my first challenge of the year. And thank you. I hope that by next Saturday we come back and I play Once Upon an Otter just for you. So thanks for being here. Thanks for the suggestion, Otter. Thanks for teaching me a little bit about keyboards. Thanks for hanging with me while doing the painting today. We didn't get a lot done, but you know, you gotta feel it. I gotta be so interested in sitting here and painting lines I don't mind hanging with you guys. I appreciate that time. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. But the sun is shining at 75 degrees Fahrenheit here. I'm going to go walk around and kind of just, kick rocks around the neighborhood. Luckily, I can walk up and down the block and leave my whole door open.
It will be the coolest. Have a happy birthday.
Thank you so much, Otter. Thank you very much. And yeah, I'm going to do my best to practice. Because why? Practice makes permanent.